We'll
I
go
didn't
on to the
even rate
next
it.
match because Manson's blood pressure is probably rising by the minute at this point. Which saw Damage Control, which consisted of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Iyo Sky facing up against the women's tag champs Lita, Becky Lynch, and WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus.
Well, I would just like to go on the record to say, after all these years, Trish's airbags have held up very well.
Yes, yes, yes. If there's one
My
positive for the
word,
match,
like
you know,
like two crispy head of lettuce.
this is right. If I was on a sinking ship, I want to be holding on to them.
I'll be hanging on to that as a life raft. Again, what was your take on the match?
Mine.
Yeah. Well, actually, we should go to Anthony because he's
Yeah, yeah,
our
yeah. Go.
ladies aficionado.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
I agree.
I saw this in the sense of that it finishes a feud with Becky Lynch and Damage Control. Did Lita nor Trish Stratus need to be involved? Possibly not.
No.
Nostalgia. Nostalgia. That's all they're after.
Aside from nostalgia.
It's a cheap trick at trying to get people to watch a show. That's what it is.
Well, Trish is going to stay on for a bit now.
Well, it's not a bad thing.
No, I've got no.
Who's not going to
46, but gee, I tell you what.
I'm going to argue about that.
No, I don't mind the younger woman. She might mind an out of shape, fat, balding old man, but I tell you what,
mate. But you're a loyal puppy.
Well,
that's it. A
lot of bloody good loyalty's done me. But gee, Lita's slow. Like, to me, Trish didn't look like she had really lost much at all. She was actually still quite nimble, quite athletic. Lita was, and I love Lita, I really do, but she
looked a bit brittle.
She looked at no, I still would, but beggars can't be choosers either. But she looked like a middle-aged woman.
Well, you think of the style,
bit clunky, bit slow. But Trish actually was still quite nimble, quite athletic, she was all right. Like, you didn't notice it, but I did actually notice with Lita, she looked a bit like a middle-aged old woman in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think Trish's career was nowhere near as long. She didn't have the amount of matches that Lita had.
And probably
right. Yeah. And Lita done the whole indie circuit before she got in and that kind of thing. So there'd be a lot more wear and tear on the body.
Yeah, of course.
Stratus was not a great worker to start with when she was in. Like she didn't do a great deal. But and that's fine. That's selling your ticket. So I'm not going to argue about that. I think that probably wear and tear, but. And she done all the old moves like the Twist of Fate and the Lita thing, and it was just a nostalgia thing. Stratus and the Stratus faction, and the Luthez press, which was another one of her gimmicky moves. And that was that map, which was all about was getting the two veterans over. With Lynch. Bayley, really disappointed with Bayley. Well, Can I say that?
You took the words out of my mouth. I think they're almost burying her.
Yeah, they're deliberately screwing her over.
Good. But I'm not a fan of Dakota Kai, even though she's a fellow Kiwi. I'm not a fan of hers. Iyo Sky's not bad, but, in a different sort of center. Bayley's getting buried.
Yeah, I mean, she's taking all the pins. She's making it look like a fool.
Yeah, like I don't know whether she's sort of saying to them, well, I want to start putting the other talent over and da-da-da, that veteran thing. But
how old would she be? How old is this? Is she 30s?
Oh, she'd be in her 30s. Early.
Stats man, what do you reckon?
I can take a look.
Yeah, have a look, Stats man. Let's work out what's going on.
Heard him say that more than once. I reckon 34. Before he checks it out there.
You're 1 year off.
What is she?
33.
Okay, well, she's
in the prime of her wrestling career at 30. So I don't understand why they're burying her. I don't know, whether she's
apparently
she Vince's dog or what.
No, apparently I'm not after the match. Her and Vince had words at the back, and she stormed off. So what that was about, whether it was he said something to her or she's just pissed off that she keeps getting buried, but they reckon.
How do you look in a paralegal dress, maybe?
Well, they
Oh my!
their suggestion she may follow the Naomi and what's the other one's name? Sasha
Banks. Yeah.
Yeah, they reckon because she's still in very close contact with Sasha Banks. They're very, very close. They put up a lot of each other's Instagram posts and whatnot. I wouldn't be surprised if she actually leaves and goes with Sasha.
New Japan, because New Japan they're looking for the women's. Is it Starlet?
Stardom.
Was it Stardom? And they're looking for American talent at the moment.
If she's going to keep getting buried there, she may as well go and.
I don't understand. She's
a
talented girl, got good size. She's not small. She's got good size, height.
But have you noticed the one thing that I don't know if some people have said, but not many. But Vince was on and Gorilla had the headphones on and was starting to call the shots the last week or two. And all of a sudden, some of the bookings gone back to their average. I don't really get why this is happening again.
Well, he's now 10 years or 15 years younger with the hair dye and the moustache dye. So, now he's got young people thinking. Improved. He's got young people's booking. He's gone back to freaking Triple H's age, he believes, and can book. Look, if they leave that with him and they keep going as they are, buy stocks in AEW because they're going to pass him. It's simple as that. Vince hasn't got it anymore. He hasn't got it. He's out of touch. Maybe he believes with the Italian immigrant moustache and the hair dye he's going to get there. But no, Vince, and he probably never listened to this, but Vince, go back to retirement. Just go back to retirement.
Enjoy your 3.5 billion on your 79th birthday while you've still got a chance to do something with your life.
Go and buy half a dozen paralegals, go to an island, call a paralegal island, and enjoy yourself.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Bonk all the housemaids you want.
That's it. Go for it. Bring freaking Will Laurinaitis with you. You can all have a good old time. Go for it. Just get out of the business. Go.
We'll keep moving then, will we?
You'll have shares in Viagra soon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Got nothing to do with it. Next match. And that was not a WrestleMania match.
Look, I gave this match a 4.
Sorry?
I gave this match a 4.
I went, what did I go?
What'd you go, Pete? What'd you go?
I went 5.5.
That was because of Trish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, that was for each girl. That's for each girl, and Aero Sky's only a half.
I tell you what, you
I got to cost some booze for that.